Alright, so day 2 out here. We are going to go ahead and pull this thing. I gotta disconnect the ECU and the ground from the firewall, and should be ready to come out. So yeah, that's what we're doing. We can go ahead and start doing that now. Alright, got everything unhooked, the power steering line and 2 AC lines, and then the ground. I believe that's all left that was holding the motor. So I took off the radiator clamps and the radiator hoses and everything, drained all the fluid last time. I'm gonna go ahead and pull this out and give the motor more room to come forward when we pull it up. Alright, started pulling up, forgot to disconnect the intercooler coupler right there. So anyways, let's keep on going, see what we find out. Alright, we're off, whatever that was. Hang on. Well, I found my oil leak when we started coming up, leaking out of the back of the crank bolts. I don't know if that is healthy or not. I wouldn't want to think that oil just passes through the crank like that. I don't know. I'm gonna have to let this finish draining before, so I don't get oil all over the car. So we'll see how long this takes.
Wow, you did it. You got a lot of stuff on the ground out here. That's nasty. You better not ever post that nowhere.
This might be going in a YouTube video.
No.
Do me a little square dance.
I'm tripping, bro.
Come on, just something.
These things are like a size 15. I wear a size 6 in women's. Come on, do that.
Alright, what's up guys? So here's our problem. We're losing oil through the holes in the flywheel. Story time. I thought my rear main seal was leaking out of the maintenance window because I was losing oil through there. And so I thought that's what my problem was. So we put my car in my buddy's shop. Was going to change the rear main seal. Took the transmission out. I had also developed a slight vibration and clanking noise at the same time. And come to find out, that vibration noise was my flywheel chattering, or my flex plate chattering, and my flex plate flywheel bolts. They just fell out whenever we took the transmission out. It's a miracle this car even started because the starter was barely even touching anything. So anyways, that is what is wrong with this thing. Those bolts are a little chewed up because the bolts backed out, the bolt holes I mean. So I'm gonna have to get a thread chaser kit, and I'm gonna have to see what I can do about that, about cleaning those threads up, because I really don't want to have to try to re-drill that. Yeah. So anyways, that is what we are leaking oil from. So I'm gonna go ahead and set this motor down over here, or try to. Anyway. Alright fellas, so now we know what the problem is. I have an idea of how to fix it. Let's look at it right here. These threads, one broke off in it, and then these threads are a little chewed up. So go ahead and accuse me of being ghetto, but I think I'm probably just gonna leave that one bolt in there, because if I don't, I'm gonna have to drill that out and then re-thread it to a slight size bigger, and I don't really know if I'm down for that. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and clean these threads up. If that doesn't work, then to fix this thing, that's how I'm gonna have to do it anyway, is drill them out and re-tap them. So gonna try and get a thread chaser kit, clean those threads up, and if I can fix them, if I can clean them up, then I'm going to definitely get some ARP flywheel bolts, some Loctite, and torque those things to spec. I don't know what happened last time. I don't think Loctite was used on them. So that, and I don't even know if oil is supposed to pass through there, so I'm going to do some research on that, because I feel like that might have a lot to do with the bolts backing out if they're being hit by oil. So I don't know. Anyways, I think that's going to do it for this video, guys. We're going to come back next Wednesday and probably start taking the harness off of that, moving the car, cleaning this oil up and whatnot. And yeah, so anyways, thank you for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this short video. Finally figured out what was wrong with this thing. And yeah, so if you're subscribing, if you're dropping in for the first time, subscribe for more, and give the video a thumbs up if you haven't already. And other than that, guys, have a great day. Peace.